A baby can be both exciting and scary for most women, but for more women, they're foregoing giving birth at the hospital and opting to do it in the comforts of their own homes. Steve Simon brings us one woman's story.
Melissa DeLeon is in the home stretch. Her fourth child is due any day now.
He's definitely further down.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, great.
I'm feeling more of the back of his neck versus the top of his head now.
Oh, exciting.
When he does make his big debut, he will come into this world much differently than his three siblings.
The first child I knew I wanted to have naturally, but I was not very educated about choices and options. And
DeLeon ended up having her labor induced, an epidural and an episiotomy. For her next two children, she still went to the hospital, but had a midwife, someone who uses a more holistic approach.
I had gone in expecting that I could get in the tub or walk around if I wanted to, but it's still a hospital, so you have to follow the rules of the hospital where you have to have a monitor strapped on your belly and you have to be lying on your back to give birth.
This time around, with the help of midwife Nanci Stanley, she will get to experience all those things without monitors or IVs in the comfort of her house.
I guess I had wanted to have a baby at home all along, but I was a little afraid to because, you know, it's nice to be in a hospital and have, just in case there's backup.
Stanley, who only accepts healthy patients, says the risks for at-home births are low. Out of nearly 200 deliveries, only a small percentage have ended in the hospital.
Most of the time we've had any kind of transport, it's been with a first-time mom who, you know, has labored long, maybe 40 hours or something, and they're just so tired. It's not necessarily that there was ever a problem, but more they're just tired and they just want to go in and get some medication so they can go to sleep.
For added support, Stanley says she always works with a second midwife.
Y'all want to talk about what mommy's going to feel like when the baby's born?
And when it happens, all three DeLeon children will be there to witness the miracle. Something that wouldn't be possible if she were in a hospital. It's not just the flexibility, DeLeon says. She also likes the individualized care.
I feel like I can sit here and pummel her with questions, and she doesn't have another patient waiting in the next room for her. And when I have an appointment with her, she's here at the time that I get here versus, you know, I had to wait an hour to see my midwife before.
The kind of attention that can only be given by a person like Stanley, who only takes on 3 to 4 deliveries a month.
Bye-bye.
DeLeon better hurry and pick a name. It's likely the next time she visits this tiny office, she'll have a new addition. Steve Simon, 39 News.
Now you can expect to pay between $3,500 and $4,000 to have a midwife deliver your child at home. That's significantly less than the $13,000 you are likely to pay to have a midwife deliver your child at a hospital.